Hello, aquí a um dice que tú amigos. Yes, you know, the amigos.
Every year we have a party at Australia Zoo celebrating the kids' birthdays, and it's so special because this year is Bindy's 21st birthday. So I'm so glad we could all celebrate together.
My birthdays at Australia Zoo are very unique.
What? Did I do it? I don't know.
We have this huge meet and greet. It's really exciting. Celebration for my birthday was one of the biggest.
So, how many people are here for Bindy's birthday?
Because turning 21 is a real milestone. This year, something very unexpected happened. Chandler decided to propose. Oh my goodness.
I was born and raised in Florida. And I grew up watching Steve and Terry's documentaries. I was the biggest crocodile hunter fan. I had my cockies from the time I was 4 years old, and I was always out wrangling snakes and gators and lizards and everything. I became a professional wakeboarder, and I traveled on the World Series tour, and one stop Australia Zoo. And just by chance, Bindy was actually giving tours that day.
My first impression of Chandler, well, he was holding a koala at the time, and I was just, honestly, I think if there were little heart emojis around me, there would have been at that moment.
We spent the day together being thrown in with all sorts of animals at Australia Zoo, and the whole time it was like we've known each other for years on end.
And we both knew from day one that we were just perfect for each other.
After Bindy and I met, we actually maintained a long-distance relationship for about 3 years. Then I came to Australia, and I started working at Australia Zoo.
We just wait till he drops under the water.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest, my first impressions of Chandler was that this has to be too good to be true.
I was gonna get a hair out of your face.
Thank you.
But I kid you not, he's awesome and perfect. I can't think of one thing wrong with him.
He's okay.
What has really stolen my heart with her is just how kind she is. I just fall in love with her every day because of it, and I want her in my life. I knew that I didn't want to just say, hey, how about we just get married? I wanted to make it perfect.
Chandler said he wanted me to photograph the engagement. He had everything planned out.
Chandler said, do you want to go for a walk with me?
So we go to a private spot in the Australia Zoo garden, and I get down on one knee and say, you know, you are the love of my life, and I can't imagine living my life any other way. Would you marry me?
I said yes. I was crying, he was crying, we were both shaking and so happy. I'm engaged.
The greatest moment in my entire life.
And then Robert burst out of the trees. He gave me the fright of my life.
Robert comes running out, congratulations!
I was just so excited for them. And it was a really special moment to capture on camera.
Guys, he did really good.
It happened. Oh, thank you.
I'm so happy.
Oh, I'm glad you like it.
I love it.
This was one of the happiest days of my entire life.
Yeah.
And I know that Steve would be incredibly proud and happy too, except Steve would be crying because he would cry about anything special. So, pretty sure he'd be crying.
All right.
On milestone days like this, it's a little bit bittersweet where I wish he was still here, but I feel like his energy and his spirit lives on in us. The first time I met Chandler, he was holding a koala, so it somehow felt right to celebrate our engagement by releasing a koala back into the wild together. These maps are, they're not helpful. not that helpful. This is pretty much exactly where we need to be. So if we just pull up here, then we can have a look, I think. Beautiful. Well done, love.
All right, Noella.
Hi, little
We've
baby.
made it.
Hi, beautiful.
How was your first road trip?
How's it going? Oh, sweetheart, I love you. Are you ready to go?
Should we take you home?
I think you're ready to go home. We're going to walk you into the bush and find you the right place to be. So if you want to start looking...
Yeah. What do you think about this one, actually?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, let's have a look.
So let's get her over here. Perfect. Okay, baby. So, let me look at this tree.
What do you think? There are a few perches for her to choose from pretty low.
I think it looks pretty good. It's away from any form of road.
Yeah, completely.
And she has some really nice area to climb around.
Looks like a good
go
home
for
spot.
it.
We found your tree, Noella.
This is your tree. You're about to go home. That's exciting. So this is it, your very first koala
First
release.
koala release. Shall we get
Ready?
into it?
Okay, so we're going to
You ready?
lift this up. Yep. There's your tree right ahead,
darling.
baby. There you go.
Well
Good
done,
girl.
Noella.
Good girl. You can be free. This is your home. You go ahead, sweet girl.
Oh, look at her go.
Good girl. Well done, babe. She's just going to climb to the top of the tree.
Oh, she's eating. Oh, that's awesome.
This is amazing. She's eating.
A lady after my own heart.
This has put my mind at ease because it means that she's comfortable and happy in her brand new home.
Every day I wake up, I feel like I have to pinch myself because I am just living my dream. I get to do what I love with the person I love, continuing the work that Steve and Terry started.
I'm so glad that I found my soulmate so early in life. And they always say you need to marry your best friend. And I can't wait to marry my best friend. He's everything to me. Oh, this
special
is
is that?
I'm so
First
happy.
koala release.
This has been amazing.
The best engagement gift ever.
Exactly.
Crikey, that was amazing.
Click here to watch more clips.
Click here to see more from Animal Planet.
And for full episodes of your favorite shows, click here to go to Animal Planet Go.
Go to do this one. Now, we'll do this one. Yeah.
I've wanted to get married since I was a little girl. I've always dreamed of this amazing day. However, as our wedding day started getting closer, the whole world got turned upside down, and we were left trying to do the best in a really challenging situation. This is our wedding story.
Since we got engaged, I think we've both been of the mindset we want to get married as soon as possible, but at the same time make it absolutely perfect on the day.
I'm so happy that we get to get married here. You dream about this day from the time you're a little girl.
Lipstick and eyes, powder and blush.
When we would travel, I'd say to her at a little gift shop, you can pick something to make the trip a little easier. And she'd always pick a wedding magazine.
I don't have anything.
I think because I was always such a rough and tumble girl growing up. I was always in khaki and running around with animals. That was my one little thing that was really special and really girly. I was always so besotted by weddings. I thought they were just the most beautiful and magical thing. Finding the person that you love more than anything and having a fairy tale day.
I was born and raised in Florida, and I grew up watching Steve and Terry's documentaries. I was the biggest crocodile hunter fan.